Jon, what was the ruling you needed on 7, and what was the shot that followed?
My ball was resting against one of the lunch bags they give the volunteers. They have one of those plastic bags. He was resting against it, and then I just wanted to make sure because it looked like it was going to move. Marked it, did move. Overall, pretty good lie, to be honest. For such a bad drive, I ended up in a decent spot, ball below my feet, 165 meters in the rough. With that wind, I just aimed left edge of the green, opened the face a little bit with a 7-iron, and swung about as hard as I could. I knew with the lie there was zero chance of that ball going over the green, so I had to give it a good go to maybe have a chance. And I caught it just perfect, just thin enough. The ingot caught in the rough, came out just like as if it was in the fairway, and with the softness of the greens, just stopped pretty quick.
Any idea what the volunteers had for lunch today?
No idea. No, I think it's a bag they gave them, some sweaters and things like that. Yeah.
Just as far as like mood going into the weekend, how big is that putt you made on 9 just now?
Big, because I hit a great tee shot, and I end up with somewhat of an in-between distance, right? I had to fade a 5-wood, ball below my feet, and it's just not the easiest shot. Completely come out of it and leave myself 35 yards short-sided, right? It's just par 5s you can get in trouble very easily, and it's not easy birdies, but, I just took my medicine. Even though I was in the fairway, I knew anything inside 10 feet was going to be amazing. Hit it to about 12, 15 feet, and was pretty confident over the putt. I felt pretty good on the greens today, especially as the round went on, and had a couple long ones that had a pretty decent chance of going in, and I just put a free stroke in it. It was a pretty stressful round. I was barely in the fairway, fought all day, and I just thought it was a free birdie look, and took advantage of it.
And then you've been playing Callaway for 3 months now. We've seen guys when they switch have some dip, but you've been playing really well. What's your comfort level now with the new sticks?
I'm confident, and I learn more each day. The club quality it's incredibly high, and the golf ball is really good as well. It's just a little bit different to what I played. So there's still certain instances where the distance is off, and the way it reacts on the wind is a little bit different. But for just been playing it 3 months, like you said, I think I've done pretty well.
Is that something that you can adjust to on the range, or do you kind of need to play in order to?
You got to play. Once you get on the range, if you keep hitting the same shot over and over, at the end of the day, you're gonna just manipulate your swing or just adjust to what you're seeing. So when it's 1 of 1 on the golf course is when you have to get used to it, and especially seeing it in different conditions, right? Practicing in Arizona, you're at a certain altitude, the ball tends to go pretty straight, not much wind, right? So I got to see in the situations like this one, Torrey, LA, sea level stuff with the wind's a little thicker and it might move a little bit more. And again, it's been working pretty well. It's my ball striking has been good so far all year, and hopefully it just keeps being good.
Jon, Jordan said he treats this golf course kind of like a U.S. Open test in terms of he can't really attack unless it's a perfect number, and he knows he has to take advantage of the par 5s. What's your game plan or strategy, I guess?
He's kind of right. We're talking about it yesterday, and it's hard to be defensive with a wedge in your hand, and you have to be a lot of times. It's a perfect example of it is a second shot on 4. That pin looks like it's in the middle of the green, and I was lucky that ball went dead straight at the pin and it didn't draw, because if it goes an inch left of where it was, you're way down there. Where if you just hit it 15 feet right, you're going to have an easy putt. Same with the shot on 13, right? If you're able to hit it on line, great. If not, you're going to end up with 60 feet somehow over the slope. It's difficult. And again, pars aren't bad on any hole, so you just got to manage that and take advantage of the times you can. But yeah, you have to be pretty smart with where you put in the golf ball pretty much all day.
Do you lay up on 11? Did I see you lay up today? Par 5?
Yeah, I had no chance. I was in the downslope in the rough on that left side. There was no other play. Had I been in the bunker on the flat, I might have had a chance to go for it, but still, no, not where I was.
What's the atmosphere like with the fans? Like, how close to normal is it, or not?
I don't know how many we have, whatever it is, 10,000 or around that. From 0 to 10,000, it's a pretty big difference. It's nice that they're back, to be honest. That it's I don't know how to put it exactly, but you can feed off the crowd. That's the thing, right? You're going to get a lot of people that are supporting you, and whether you hit a good shot or bad shot, you can feed off that positive energy that they're giving you. So I've missed them. You know, I'm glad they're back, and hopefully we can keep having them. And as long as obviously we don't get any outbreaks or any spikes in numbers, right? So hopefully we can keep playing events with the crowd, because you know, at the end of the day, we play for ourselves, but we're here to entertain as well, right? So we're playing for them. So not only for us, but for them. I hope we can keep it going.
A couple of guys have said that they can almost hear them more because there's fewer of them. Hear them talking, hear them.
No, I think it's just you pretty much on every hole, on every group, there's the one group of 5 people that have missed being out here, and they've been thinking for a whole year of something to say when we hit a shot, and that's what they have to absolutely yell every single time. You know, they want to be heard, and I don't blame them. It's what it is. There's always somebody like that. I think they're just, you know, taking advantage of the lost time.
John, a lot of guys, when there was no fans, they said they kind of hit it shorter because you don't have the adrenaline fueling some of the yardages. Did you find that to be the case at all? And now are you hitting it a little bit further because you do have adrenaline again?
Not really. Some holes maybe, right? I mean, a perfect case is 16 in Phoenix and here 17. When you have that big, massive crowd of 30,000 people and whatever you can have here, I mean, it's electrifying. And you step up there and you hit it a lot shorter than you usually have to. I mean, there's a lot of times in that hole in 16 that's, you know, you got 170, 180 to the back pin, and we're hitting pitching wedges. And people that should never hit a pitching wedge, but you just so amped up that the ball goes forever. Same here in 17. Certain shots, right? So, yeah, it does happen sometimes. I wonder if we played, you know, those 2 holes absolutely empty without grandstands, how it would be. But in a general norm, no, I haven't really felt it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.